know I always show you guys washing my sponges, but today we're going to wash my brushes. Yes, I know this is a ridiculous amount of makeup brushes. Got my sticky. Normally for soap, I like to use a cleansing bar, but I don't have one, so I'm going to use this Dove soap. Hot water. Give my brush a couple swirls. Then a good scrub on my mat. I've got one down, about 100.
You have all been so patient, and today I finally put the Scrub Daddy to the test. I wanted to wait until I had a really big mess to see how well it could tackle it. I started by getting the Scrub Daddy really wet with regular tap water, then sticking it in the freezer so it could get really hard while I prepared the stove. Once I removed the knobs and burners, I sprayed down the cooktop with my Dawn Power Wash. I pulled the hard Scrub Daddy out of the freezer and scrubbed down all the grime on the stove. Of course, I still use my Rubbermaid Reveal in some of the really tiny crevices. I then sprinkled down the cooktop with some baking soda and spritzed it with some vinegar. I used the Scrub Daddy to scrub this paste into the cooktop, then let it sit for 10 minutes. I then scrubbed away that mixture using the Scrub Daddy that I ran under hot water to make it soft and pliable. Once I wiped down all the mess, I sprayed the cooktop with some glass cleaner and buffed it out with a microfiber towel. I can't do much about the pre-existing damage on this stove, but I am incredibly impressed with the Scrub Daddy. It definitely gets the Jet Set stamp of approval.
Amazon home hack. Say goodbye to dustpans forever with this 2-in-1 cordless broom with a built-in vacuum. The broom is super lightweight and gets a full charge in less than a half hour. To activate the vacuum, simply press the nozzle to the ground and the vacuum creates a powerful and accurate suction. This gadget holds up to 1 cup of dust and debris, and the eject button releases it straight into the trash.
Ever since we moved into this house, the garbage disposal has smelled so bad. I've tried my best to deep clean it several times, but the smell just would not go away. So tonight, I decided to take apart the plumbing and see if there was something else going on. I'm still not sure I got to the root of the problem, but the pipes were pretty bad, so I scrubbed them to the best of my ability and then put everything back together. Once the pipes were clean and put back into place, I filled the sink full of hot water and let it all run through the disposal. While you normally should only run cold water when you're running your disposal, when you're cleaning it, it's actually better to use hot water. But make sure you never use
This battery organizer is a must. And it comes with a tester in case you find random ones and you are not sure they work. Grill Cleaning 101. Cooking Grids. Part 2. This video is to show you the after results from my first cooking grid video. To clarify, my job is owning and operating my own professional barbecue cleaning business. I clean grills every day for a living. How I clean my grills may be different from what you are used to seeing. But this is how I guarantee to all my clients that every crack and corner will be grease-free. And when you own an expensive grill, like this client's $2,000 Turbo STS, you don't want it staying dirty forever. And when a client's grill has stainless steel cooking grids, their transformation is the best part. Grill on.
Unicorns on my mind. What pill you want me to inhale, baby? I wanna make you want me. Boy, just scream.
We did a quick polish of the house to make everything look nice and clean. While the video only shows me working, I promise everyone in the family was pitching in to help. Come watch as we get it all ready to go.
How often do you deep clean your drain? Do you have to deep clean your drain? Yes, you do have to deep clean your drain because we cook every day. We cook almost each and every day. So hence you need to deep clean your drain because of the smell. You sometimes will feel that when you get into the house, there's this smell that you don't know where is it coming from. It is coming from the drain. Hence you need to deep clean your drain each and every time. What do you use when you deep clean your drain? Use bicarbonate of soda, use white vinegar. What do you add 3 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda. You pour it into your drain. White vinegar, half a cup of white vinegar. You close it up for 10 minutes. You have to close it up for 10 minutes so that it drains all the oil, all the waters that we all sometimes every time use. After 10 minutes, you will then pour your boiled water on top of it. That is how you deep clean your drain.
Hey all my cleaning mamas, so I have something I want to show you all. You know we all love this Dawn Power Wash, right? Use it on everything, dishes, everything. Well, something that I've started doing, and I love the way it cleans. When this runs out, always keep your containers. I know you can buy refills, this and that, and get more Dawn Power Wash, but they are wonderful to make a mixture in to clean your bathrooms, your countertops, little messes that need cleaning up. So I fill it up with water to about right here. And then I just take good old Dawn, because we know it cuts through grease, it cleans all kinds of stuff, it's antibacterial if you get the right kind, everything. I love that stuff. So I pour a little bit of Dawn in here. Let me get in the frame. I pour a little bit of Dawn in here. I always start with my water in here first, because if you pour your stuff in there and then do the water, it's like, you know, your sink, it suds up and you don't get as much in there. And then I'm obsessed with Fabuloso. I always have been. This is one of my favorite scents. So then I finish filling it up. Let's see if it's in here. With Fabuloso. All the way up. And then I take my lid, pop it back on, give it a shake, and it makes the best cleaner that you'll ever use. I almost forgot to say this. I always write on the top my mix, because I don't want to get it mixed up with what I'm using to clean my dishes with. So I just write that on there, and then every time I look under the sink, I can grab it and go clean the mess. Thanks. Have a blessed day.
I look into your eyes, it is like paradise. I'm gonna be there next to you.